Hi guys, we're back. Today we're going to do Toy Story conspiracy theories. And as you can see, get this head off. We just did loads of random things on this. Anyway, let's get right into it. You may have noticed that Andy's evil neighbour Sid returns briefly as a garbage man in Toy Story 3. A theory related to this career choice just popped up on Reddit. A guy who learned that inanimate objects were alive. He's trying to save the toys he picked. The one kind of job where you can rescue those things. And Sid is uniquely equipped to fix those toys that he finds are broken. Okay then. Maybe not. If you're not convinced, perhaps one of these interpretations with I can't speak. I can't really see because my eyes are really funny. With that variety degrees of plausibility will change the way that you see Toy Story movies. Andy's mom previously owned Jessie. What? The most recent Toy Story theory to go viral is Courtesy of John Negroni. So, in Toy Story 2, when Jessie sings about when she loved me, Andy's mum is Emily, because Andy's mum is never, the name is never given in the films. So she could easily be Emily's Fiona. Andy also owns the cowboy hat that is Emily owned. It is a plausibility. Oh yeah, and Emily also has similar length hair. Andy's parents are going through a divorce. Oh, poor Molly. This theory has long persisted, but it seems to date well. Andy's father is never mentioned or seen, but I don't think they're going through a divorce, because wouldn't Andy's dad still be in Andy's life, just not living with them? To be honest, there is a lot of plausibility about this one, but I think it would be more plausible to just say that Andy's dad has died or something. I don't think they're going through a divorce. But it also says, in Toy Story, their mum also never wears a wedding ring. In Toy Story, Molly is also the only one, so whatever happened between Andy's parents must have happened shortly before the film begins. The same film shows the family moving into a small house, which often happens after a divorce. Yeah, but it also happens after a death. You wouldn't want to stay in the same house where your husband died, or you wouldn't have enough money to keep the rent up on your own or something. How do they actually keep it? Does their mum have a job? I don't actually know. Andy's father is dead. There we go. There is a popular Reddit thread that explores the possibilities that Andy's father is dead rather than estranged. One user believes Andy's dad was a cop who was killed in the line of duty. Not only is he attached to two male toys, but both represent some form of law enforcement. Oh yeah, because Buzz is the protector of some space stuff, I think, and Woody is the sheriff. Also, I swear I cannot speak to that. Although this theory doesn't have an answer to why Andy's mum would have taken down the photographs of her deceased husband, it does better explain the absence of Andy's father at his son's birthday party and the later departure to go to college. Oh yeah. Pixar story supervisor Matthew Lund has responded to the question of Andy's father. He claims, if there was a dad in Toy Story, the boy would not have had such a need for a doll who represents a kind of authority figure like Buzz. This apparently was so obliviously necessary to the story that the actual circumstances were never discussed further by the creators of the film. So I'm guessing there is no dad, and he's dad, or there is no dad. And he might be adopted. Molly might be adopted. They don't have the same colour hair. Oh, it's a conspiracy theory. Look at Molly's hair compared to her mum's hair. So, to be honest, I'm another conspiracy theory here. Wait, why does she have different hair? She doesn't even look like the same person. She doesn't even have the same face. What? But what I reckon is maybe Andy was the only one, and then his dad died, and then she wanted another kid, so she adopted Molly. Boom! Conspiracy theories. Let's not read that one. I'm just going to read the ones that I think are actually quite good, because none of these look very nice. Oh, Toy Story 3 contains Illuminati messages. Show me how, because everything with a triangle in apparently is a conspiracy theory for the Illuminati. What if you want to eat a Toblerone? And, you know, no conspiracy theory, you're part of the Illuminati if you eat Toblerone. The internet and Illuminati conspiracy theories go together like Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, or else there probably wouldn't be extensive blogs dedicated to the Illuminati's connection to Boy Meets World. Conspiracy theorists who write about the Illuminati focus on the secret society's power to influence the United States. In the film, Lotso supposedly represents the Illuminati and their manipulation. For example, he brainwashes Buzz Lightyear into becoming a spy. One line about Lotso in particular stands out to these theorists. He's made us into a pyramid and put himself on top. When did he ever say that? I've watched that movie like a billion times and I've never ever heard that line. Well, why does it say that? This is interpreted as a reference to the pyramid and eye symbol that represents the Illuminati. I agree. The Walking Dead is based on the Toy Story trilogy. Alright, let's read this. The hero is the sheriff. He's the occasionally grumpy leader of a group of six. Right. Yeah, my dude. Just like the last one. The YouTube video Zombie Story properly lays out the similarities between the plot of the hit television show and Toy Story, for example. Both star a sheriff who's the leader of a motley group thrown together by fate, living in a world of beings that want to chew them up or tear them apart. Both have cowgirls, barns, jailbreaks. The list goes on and on. The video also contains some very convincing side-by-side comparisons of frames from Toy Story and frames from The Walking Dead. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm pretty sure that's a car outside. Well, it is. Make anything look black and white. Oh, this is so scary now. The zombie storm.
This is a spoiler alert. If you have not seen Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, and The Walking Dead Seasons 1, 2, and 3, you are strongly urged to leave this URL immediately. Evacuation centers have been established at Gangnam Style and Surprise Kitty. Message repeats.
This is the story of a sheriff. Yeah. He's the leader of a motley group thrown together by fate. Yeah. Living in a world full of beings that want to chew them up or tear them apart.
You don't know what it's like out there. You may think you do, but you don't.
It's a dangerous world out there.
It's only a matter of time.
What's the point in prolonging the inevitable?
There's too many of those things.
Oh, so basically they're comparing kids to zombies. How mean. The thing is, with the Walking Dead seasons, like the first couple of seasons, like any couple of seasons will really be. Let me just speak. Any kind of first seasons aren't going to look that realistic, so that's why I'm not really jumping out with it. If that happens, some will be bagged and left out to rot, but others will be doomed to walk the earth, broken, disfigured, shadows of death on himself. What keeps the sheriff going is his love for a little boy.
You're my favorite deputy.
But his boy starts spending a lot of time with someone else, an ultra-macho officer of the law. Insanely jealous, the sheriff corners his rival
You stay away.
next to a police cruiser.
He's mine.
That is my son. That is my unborn child.
And no one is taking him away from me.
And on an ill-fated road trip, their rivalry comes head to head. Well, comes to a head even.
You!
Headbutt.
Want a piece of me?
After meeting a youngling cowgirl and a white-haired old man with a walking stick, and surviving a near-fatal barn accident, the sheriff's friends discover an idyllic
Welcome to
community.
Sunnyside, folks. Welcome to Woodbury. Oh, look at you all. You've been through a lot today, haven't you?
You especially, you need a solid night's sleep.
Now, let's get you all settled in. You'll be more comfortable here.
Not the Four Seasons, but there's a hot shower. Food, water, fresh clothes.
Spare parts, super glue, and enough fresh batteries to choke a hungry hippo.
I know you got a lot more questions, but I got work to do.
You need anything at all, you just come talk to me.
I'll see you tomorrow.
But all is not as it seems. The leader is really a psychopath driven mad by the loss of his little girl. The sheriff's friends are all tied up and interrogated. But when the blonde realises she's been sleeping with the enemy, she gets help from the villain's bookworm flunky. Across town, the sheriff has found a fenced-in refuge, one where he can build a life for his new little girl. But after an unexpected phone call, he orchestrates a daring jailbreak. One of his villain's enforcers switches sides, helping the good people, but the villain gets away in a truck. The new sheriff welcomes his friends, new and old, to his new home.
Saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Will there be a fourth installment? Where we'll see the return of the one-eyed villain? While you are waiting to find out, you can all watch it again in black and white.
Ride like the wind, Bullseye!
Okay, so that was quite good. But that's all for today. If you want this to become a series, like more conspiracy series about, I don't know, anything, comment down below. Until next time, bye guys.